And this morning we talk about a very bad, very disgusting, very nuanced, habit that is popular in this part of the world. You see, sometime 2 years ago, if you check the Nigeria info page, right, we had a conversation, right? 16 days of activism against GBV, right? Potako women speak up against groping in markets. And that was done by Choma Izewan, Rejoice Amadi, and Constance Ariole Mega. Not forgetting the very astute, very dependable Martha Okeri. Now, this report, took social media by storm. I was pleased that a lot of people were, jumping in on this conversation. We had similar conversations in the past. Now, we revisit this conversation in a different guise, ladies and gentlemen, with the question. Listen very carefully. Whose responsibility is it to teach males, about physical boundaries? Whose responsibility is it to teach males about physical boundaries? Is it their parents? Is it society? Or is it they themselves? Should they have gotten to a school or something where they would have learned what physical boundary is and how not to cross it? Or is it the government? Do we need to have NOA, right? Once again, being called out to say, hey, NOA, come and do a jingle so that men in the markets, yes, men in the markets will stop touching women. Now, interestingly, just 2 days ago, I was called to remember, right? While chatting with a friend, I was called to remember an incident that happened in Lagos. Those of you who know where Balogun Market is in Lagos, one of the biggest markets, very popular market. You can buy almost anything there. And also there's this other part of it called the Mandilas Market, right? Very big. You can find a lot of things, in those markets. Anyway, so, and the person said, I remember that guy and that girl and so. I said, okay, Australia. I said, oh, we didn't even tell you, sir. That day that they went to the market, the guy ended up beating somebody. I was like, what? What do you mean? Now, I would never promote violence. No, don't think I should. And I don't think anybody would. But I can understand where this man was coming from. Because you see, his wife, this person is older than us. When I say us, I'm talking about my friends and I were in the same group. I think it was about 4 or 5 years our senior in secondary school. So, not be small picking. However, this person is a fitness buff, right? Right? Somebody who has been going to the gym since, we're secondary school, at Bobby, yam, everywhere, so he's physically fit. And very fortunate for him, his wife is one of the most gorgeous women on God's green earth. Very beautiful woman. They were at the market. He left her. You know how you're walking the market, you want to go and check something. So he was standing, let's say a few feet away from her. And then 2 boys just say, Madam, I get them, touch them. And one of the boys I said, Madam, you fine, I get this cloth when you wear. He now tapped her on the bum. Ladies and gentlemen, the gist ahead. From where this man was standing, a few feet away, he said the guy ran to where this young person was who had just tapped his wife. Not girlfriend, no, not sugar baby, not side girl. His wife has given him 3 children that are in secondary school. He ran to where this young man was and started beating. They didn't say slap, they said he started beating this boy. This was in October when I was in Lagos. He started beating. He beat this boy to the point that the wife was now begging him to stop. And interestingly, nobody in that Mandela's market said, "Oh God, stop, leave him." They let him pound this young man, pounding, because this man is about 6'3", 6'4", so he's an imposing figure. So he punched him. His hands were bruised when they got home. So why would you touch his wife that way? You see, here in Port Harcourt, back then, until today, I like to believe that maybe there's been a reduction in the way, these traders go around touching women, right? And I'll share with you a video that brought this to mention about 2 days ago after the break. But let's get to the conversation proper. Whose responsibility is it? I'm not saying that what do we need to do to stop it? No. whose responsibility is it to teach these boys, these men, physical boundaries?
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk. With
Jude on 92.3 Nigeria Info. 017-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003. Our WhatsApp number, where we receive all your messages, is 0809 030 6416, 0809 030 6416. As always, please do well, turn down the volume of your radio set before you call in so we can have a lovely conversation with you. And follow us on Facebook and X at Nigeria Info PH, at Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X. All right. Straight out the bat, this one says, Jude, good morning. Please, can we give this man? No, we're not promoting violence. Please. I'm not here. I'm only saying that, look, it happened because the man lost his temper, right? But, once again, simple question. Who should teach these males physical boundaries? Muriel's on the line from Okrika. We have Zion standing by. Muriel, let's hear from you.
Hello, Jude. Good morning.
Good morning, please.
Thank you. Jude, we're talking about men, not even children. If it's children, would have said, okay, it's parents' responsibility or the scope. But these are men.
They were children once now. They were children once.
Hello?
They were children once before they became men.
No, but they passed that stage now. They are men now. So they are responsible for themselves. They are responsible for their actions. And they are responsible for, they should teach themselves. They already know. It's not about teaching themselves. If you say teach them, it's as if this is something they don't know. You know that you're not supposed to touch any woman, even on her hand, even to hold her hand, a palm, to all about without her consent. When you just, a woman is passing, you will go beyond her palm, you go up her shoulder. Some of them at your back, they hold you at your back, madam, come now, at your back, patting you at your back. It's so annoying. They are responsible for teaching themselves.
They are responsible for teaching themselves.
They should do what they know. This is not about teaching. If you say teaching, it's as if they don't know, Someone doesn't know something, you teach them. But this one, they know that what they are doing is wrong. I wish I witnessed that thing where that man picked up that guy.
No, please, no violence, Muriel, please, no violence. Oh, that was Zara from GRA. Once again, I'm not here to promote. I'm only telling you that, yes, this man obviously interpreted that action as an assault, as an affront on his wife, not just his wife, but on his person. Because the fact that they did not see her, with him side by side, maybe that's what gave them the boldness to go and touch her. Because he was a few feet away, all right? The story was about 2 or 3 shops away. So he was just standing, this thing, I don't like this. And then he just heard his wife say, leave me. And he turned, and then the guy now used his hand. So he said, this cloth, I got the material. He touched down the bomb. Boom! That was it. About 40 seconds of pummeling happened. Not I'm promoting violence, but yeah. Didn't that guy know? Isn't there a better way of these traders, these shop boys, to call your attention to their wares or to whatever it is, to whatever service that they have to offer? Must they touch a woman? Must they grope a woman? By groping, they go and touch sensitive parts, particularly in the market. See, that's where this is worrisome, particularly in the markets. Why? are back. Now, to put a balance in every conversation, not only will I share with you a recent post concerning any topic at all, or if I cannot find it, I'll try to bring the different views of any conversation going forward. At least I hope I've been trying to do that, but we'll make better effort. Now, on the flip end, one of the reasons why these traders, employ this tactic is because of quote unquote the hustle mentality, because there are so many of them in that confined space that one of the easiest ways to grab anybody's attention is to physically grab them. Hey, okay, now sure you want, why I get new stock jeans. Say, make I show you. Sister, sometimes they hold your hand. Even as a man, they do hold my hand sometimes. But these days, I don't know whether it's because I'm smiling or I'm always, but they don't get to touch. So when anybody comes near me and says, "Oh," I say, "No, thank you." Or, "No, I don't. That's not what I'm looking for. Thank you." I say a lot of thank yous in the market these days. So I don't know if that works for everybody, but it seems to work for me. However, there is a very weird culture of people not respecting space and boundaries, particularly when it's of the female gender. So my question once again, whose responsibility is it to teach them to respect people's boundaries?
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
Hello, Port Harcourt, with Jude on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
0817-923-0007. 0817-923-0003. All right, join in the conversation. We'd love to hear from you. If you can't call, please do use the WhatsApp or the message portal. The number is 0809-030-6416. Maureen is on the line from Eneka, and we have Emmanuel in Okrika. Maureen, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome, please.
In as much as I don't support these guys touching ladies in the market, I think that the guy went too far in beating that guy, in beating that trader. You understand? The simple thing that don't do that again. Take your hands off her. Then if she does it, now go visit her. Do you understand? Yeah, I think to market, even with the cell phones, girls were touching my husband. I was with him that day. They were touching my husband. Some even got far, putting their hands around his neck to make sure that they fight from their boots.
Girls have started doing that now.
He said?
Female traders have started doing that now.
Yeah.
Wow.
You understand? So you don't go on fighting. The best thing, take your hands off me. I will buy where I want to buy. That's all. Going physical with them is not it doesn't go well. Even though I don't support them, touch ladies. But then it's just